Hi, it's Barbara Ireland, and this video is about love and mind loops and how de-looping can vastly improve any relationship that you're in. And if you want a relationship but you're not in one right now, I have a very important message to help you get to the place where you can actually find that person. And at the very end, I will be singing a rendition of Barbra Streisand's beautiful song, Evergreen, which, by the way, took me 10 times of rehearsing it before an event before I wouldn't cry during it. It's a beautiful song. So I hope you tune in, and let's get going. I was inspired to make this video about love and mind loops for a specific reason. That is, at least two friends of mine. They've been married 7 years now. So every year they renew their vows. And every year they ask a friend to come and officiate it. And guess who they asked this year? Me, to officiate for them. Now, they asked me about 36 hours before the event. They said, do whatever you want. You can be sincere, you can be funny, whatever you want. Well, I thought, they're Jewish, they're from the East Coast, my name is Barbara, ... How about I am Barbra Streisand for the afternoon? And I found this incredible one called Evergreen. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. The reason I became so inspired to do this video is because it really got me thinking about love and relationships and why some really work, like this couple I know, and why others, there's disharmony and nitpicking and cheating and unkindness. And also, how come there's some people who really want to find love, but they can't for some reason find that right person? What's going on, and how can I personally help? What we all have to remember with our thought processes is that the brain prioritizes what it feels is important. And usually this has to do with fear and safety above all else, because evolutionary-wise, we needed to focus on what would allow us to stay alive so that we could be here thousands of years later as a species. So the brain's still prioritizing safety. Now, when that comes to relationships, the brain is checking out, will I feel betrayed? Can this person be trustworthy? Is this person going to be kind? Are they going to cheat? Am I worthy of this relationship of love? All this stuff's going on in the brain. You could see it could cause a few issues in relationships. As the brain is prioritizing safety, it will start picking up on things a partner is doing that feel unsafe or unkind or that we don't like. And we start looping on those. This leads to big problems because now we're focusing on what we don't like about that partner instead of focusing on why we fell in love with that partner to begin with. Now, I have to say, if you are in a relationship where there is gaslighting going on, any kind of abuse, unkindness, cheating, controlling, these are different level issues. You'll want to spend time contemplating, perhaps with a therapist, if you want to stay. That's a whole different issue. But if you're in a regular kind of relationship and things are generally good, but there are hassles and those things are building and you want to improve this relationship, then look to de-looping because that is so transformative for relationships. Now, I am giving a masterclass on the de-looping method. It's free May 17th. This will be a paid program, so I hope you register now while it's free. The link is in the description. But to give you an overview on how the de-looping method, the 4 steps, completely transform relationships, the 4 steps are: first, you detect what you're saying about your partner in your head. You will not believe all the stuff you're actually saying over and over and over about them. And as you're doing that, you're creating the reality, that type of mirror for them. So they're starting to reflect back to you what you're looping about. It's not very fun. As you're detecting these phrases, then you start detaching from them. That's the second step. There's various ways to do that. The next step is detour. You're literally moving your brain off this looping path onto a different path. It's like turning off the faucet of negative thoughts about your partner. And then the fourth step is de-story. You are removing the stories you are telling about past instances or any future worries you might have about them. You're pulling the story out and you're realizing what's actually happening here. And when you do these 4 steps, it's like pouring fertilizer on a plant that's doing okay but not great. It suddenly is revitalized and it can bloom, just like my friends I talked about at the beginning, who are focusing on renewing their vows. And so they're focusing on what they still love about each other. And you can imagine how that would affect a relationship. Now, for those of you who are single and you want a relationship, some years ago, this fellow I didn't know too well came up to me and asked me to ask my guide if he was going to find his twin flame in Hawaii, which is where he was moving. My guide at that time was like, I am not into answering questions for people. I'll answer questions for you, meaning me. But this guy kept asking me over and over, so I asked. My guide said, nope. No twin flames going to be showing up anytime soon in Hawaii. So what this guy needed to do was to focus on loving himself. Not exactly what this guy wanted to hear. He was kind of PO'd, to be honest. But if you think about it, everything starts with ourselves. So from the de-looping method standpoint, it is primary to start listening to the thoughts in your head you're saying about yourself. We all have the inner critic. We all have the part of ourselves that says we are unworthy. We're not attractive enough. We're not cool enough. We're not young enough. Blah, 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 blah. We all have that. So we need to hear those things and start de-looping them. And my thought for anyone who is looking for love is to take yourself out on really cool dates. Give yourself massages. Bring yourself home flowers. Treat yourself with sweetness and kindness. Now, I know it's hard. If you are longing for love, I totally get that. But remember, it starts with the self, and it's so lovely when you start loving yourself because magic can happen here too. Now, as promised, here is my version of Barbra Streisand's song, Evergreen. I whipped it up together this morning on GarageBand for you. It's not my greatest rendition, but it will do. And remember, to get the full lowdown on the de-looping method, join me for the masterclass on May 17th. I hope to see you there, and know that I send